Tech disruption, your career and your company can't wait, was the subject of the latest installment of the Knowledge at DeGroote series at the Ron Joyce Center in Burlington last night.
So our speaker tonight was Alfredo Tan. He's the new Chief Digital and Innovation Officer at WestJet. So very cool title, very cool company. He's one of our MBA grads. So we're so excited to be connected to him and to have him come speak today. He's also from Facebook and Instagram formerly. You talk to this guy for 30 seconds, you know that he really is passionate about tech disruption and really knows his stuff. So he comes from Silicon Valley as well. So lots of experience with tech startups. So we're so lucky to have him here.
Alfredo Tan admits that disruption is synonymous with technology these days, though it's not necessarily a negative, as it's usually due to interesting and amazing advancements in consumer technology.
Most technological advancements are often good for all of us, right? Whether that's in medicine, whether that's in health, whether that's in transportation. I think people perceive technology as being negative because most people perceive disruption as being negative. But if you think about it, the things that have happened from a disruptive perspective have made most consumer experiences better, whether that's Airbnb, whether that's Uber, whether that's Netflix, whether that's Facebook or Google. It's only the companies that have suffered as a result of those companies' successes that we often refer to as being super negative.
And for the skeptics out there, Tan would outline in his presentation the many pros to the advancements in fields like virtual reality, augmented reality, and AI.
I mean, let's use artificial intelligence as an example. In the future, it's possible with all the data and the learning that machines are going to be able to have, maybe diagnosis will be more accurate as opposed to being decided by one doctor. The collective learning in an AI system can be more powerful and more accurate in diagnosis, right? And that has impacts not just in the medical field. Imagine that in the airline industry, imagine that in financial services. So I think most people refer to movies and they think about that as a negative experience, but most often technology enables more exciting and beneficial things in society.
In order to help businesses and individuals not get left behind in the future technological landscape, Tan would list several of the tenets from his time at Facebook, including being open to the changes of the future and the risks inherent therein.
Be an organization that wants to learn and wants to take chances and risks to do big things, right? There's nothing interesting about doing something that's 2% better than last year. Why can't you think a little bit bigger than that and take on a larger or more bold goal to build something that may add 40% to the business, but there's a good chance you may fail. But if you don't try, you'll never get there. So I think the number one thing is a culture of wanting to learn and a culture of being bold to build things, even though failure may be a possible outcome.
If you'd like to view Alfredo Tan's entire speech, you can do so right here on YourTV channel 700 in HD. Just check your local listings at yourtv.tv for details. For Halton News, I'm James Spalding.